Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 as the Zunist Zunbils. In our last episode we finished our holy war against this independent guy in here to take these two counties, and we declared a new one against the Umayyads. They haven't actually done much to fight against us yet, but we'll be keeping an eye out for their army. They are involved in some wars right now, so they might not come and help. Actually, they're involved in a decadence revolt. He's actually winning. Okay. Well, he may be winning, but it should keep him distracted at least, which is good. We'll, of course, be getting ticking war score once we complete the sieges of these provinces. Hopefully he just loses against the Decadence Revolt, though. Let's increase our speed here up to speed 4 so that this doesn't take absolutely forever. I wonder, though, if he loses against the Decadence Revolt, will that invalidate our Holy War? It might. So let's just hope he's distracted, but that he doesn't actively lose it. At least until we're finished. Our fever is gone, which is good. We are still depressed, though. However, I think we're probably out of immediate danger of dying. Would have been an unfortunate thing to happen. Our son and heir is in need of an education. Well, he's probably not going to end up actually inheriting, but we will educate him ourselves. At least for the moment. So we're at our vassal limit. This war is going to put us over it once we give out the counties. So we might want to go ahead and create at least one duchy title now. Do we not actually have any available to create? The deal over here. Multan we cannot usurp. How about these in the Duchy of Baluchistan? Yeah, we can't usurp that one either, just because we don't have enough land. Well, I guess once we're finished with this war, we can probably usurp this duchy, except that it is the sole primary title. A ruler of another religion who still holds land within it. Well, see then. Don't think we're going to be able to usurp Samarkand either. This land that my vassal is fighting for is going to go under him, so that's not going to increase our number of vassals. Same with this war over here. That's not true because he's fighting for this duchy, but it's still going to end up under him. Well, I guess we can't do anything just yet. We'll see what happens after this war. We do have a new heir. We fulfill the ambition to have a daughter. Of course, the daughter is the one who's strong, and not the son, unfortunately, but that's okay. We will still keep educating our older son ourselves, since he would be next in line if the younger was to die. Won another siege over here, took some prisoners. Each of these have a couple of sub-holdings, so it'll take us a while to get the rest of the sieges done here. And maybe it goes without saying, but I'm obviously not going to be marching troops all the way over to Iberia to siege any other Umayyad lands, so we're just going to rely on ticking war score to carry us to victory as soon as we've finished with our sieges here. A lower crown authority faction pop up. This guy I would very much like to convert. And actually we have Master of the Blade available, which should get him high enough. Alright, so he's up to 62 now. -10 from demanding conversion, but he had a larger penalty previously from thinking I was a heretic, so a net positive. I guess these guys are in this war as well, so we may as well go fight their army. This is mountains, but we have a large advantage, so it should be just fine. Ooh, the white tiger again. We've heard persistent rumors from peasants and travelers in the lands that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in our realm. It's a white tiger, powerful and elusive. Of course, we'll send out people to find it. We can probably consider switching away from the hunting focus after a little while here, since I'm not too concerned about the health bonuses anymore. Rest is only a -1. Not too bad. He is losing progress in the Decadence Revolt. He was at 50, I think, previously. Can we see... Let's see, he has 25,000. The Decadence Revolt actually has only 9,000, so I think he'll probably be able to beat them. Unless he is sending all of his troops over to deal with us, of course. This chief has provided me with proof that my vassal here has been slandering me. I guess we don't really care about that, so we'll just keep it to ourselves. We win that battle and siege. My son hardly eats anything for fear of turning fat. We are quite happy to have him become temperate. And then you go fight this army in here. Actually, this is a vassal of the Umayyad, so we won't get any war score for fighting it, I think. But we can siege the province anyway. Bori has been converted. Is good. Let's check on our vassals' wars again. Only... Actually, 17% in favor of the defender in this one now. Oh, and our other vassal up here has won his, apparently. So, that's good. He's also fighting, let's see... Oh yes, he had a revolt going on, didn't he? So he's expanded quite considerably up here, and that's outside of his de jure land, I think. Yeah, oh, this is a separate duchy. I think we could usurp that, and maybe do something about breaking up his lands a little bit, but we'll worry about it later. Okay, his opinion is up even further now. Is good. And our religious map is looking better and better as more of those conversions finish. I guess we can send this army up here to siege this county. It'll help out a little bit. I imagine we're not getting war score from any of our prisoners, so we can just go through and ransom any that are available to ransom. Because who doesn't like a little bit of extra money? Well, thank you. Even more extra money. Okay, let's see if we can ransom a couple more. Seems to be all of the ransomable characters there. I think we'll just have all of the rest of them judged by Zun to clear out our dungeons, since they are starting to smell pretty bad at this point. Some of these people have been in there for upwards of 20 years. Alat has been converted already, we only just conquered it. This chief has provided me with proof that this satrap has been slandering me. Well, he's extremely pleased with me since I granted him a duchy, so I don't think we need to threaten him for any reason. Ooh. The Yazidi uprising here. Well, I don't like that. And they're coming in to attack me. The desert. See if we can change their mind about that by sending this army. We can. Let's put this army in the mountains over here instead. I guess if we take this land, we're just going to inherit this uprising, so we actually may as well fight it. I guess we'll do that as soon as our siege down here finishes. I think this is the last holding we're about to take. And the Umayyads want out of this war. We'll gain 100 piety, 50 prestige, 3% moral authority. We accept. Okay. So let's go in and take care of the uprising. But first, we'll give away these holdings. And also the actual counties. Which is definitely going to put us over our vassal limit, but not sure what we can do about it just yet. Not a great house. And I guess we'll just give them to high stewardship characters. Have this one. You can have that one. You can have this one. Oh. Apparently the Duchy of Sistan does not exist anymore, so we can just go ahead and create it. That will get rid of 3 vassals and put us down to exactly our vassal limit, so let's go ahead and do this. And we'll give it to one of these people. I guess it doesn't matter too much. I think he's the best character, so we'll give it to him. Hopefully he'll declare his own de jure or holy war on this guy and take the last county in his duchy. So we don't have to worry about it ourselves. So these armies aren't arriving too far apart. We should be fine for this battle here. And our vassal satrap has a revolt against him. Okay. Not really my problem. Okay, and we have Buddhist rebels as well. Almost 10,000 of them. We will give a famous writer patronage to compose our family chronicles. Maybe become proud. We didn't. So apparently this does not actually count as a war against us. Who are you fighting against? Against the Umayyads, okay. Well, maybe we should just ignore them then. Send our army up in this direction to fight the other uprising. You are telling me about this chief's sexual preferences. I would be more concerned with the fact that he's a kinslayer, but I'm not even too concerned with that. Unless he's in factions, which he's not. We'll keep it to ourselves. My son is often playing very daring games with other children. We'll allow him to do that and become probably brave, or maybe dead. He became brave. Okay. I guess that's the better option. So we don't outnumber this revolt by very much, but they are suffering attrition here, so I think the ratio will be much more favourable by the time we get there. 11,000 versus 8,000 definitely seems more manageable. Even though we're attacking into the mountains here. Crusader Kings. What this game is called. The very heartlands of Western Christianity are under siege by infidels. Desperate Christian lords have persuaded His Holiness Pope Paul III to declare his intention of forging a great and righteous alliance to expel the heathens in the name of God. This signals a new era of large-scale Christian holy wars. The Crusades. Foolish posturing. Does not really concern us, since we're not really conquering any land in Europe yet. We have various holy orders forming as well, so why did this get triggered by now? Sure, it might be just naturally happening at this date. Doesn't look like the Byzantines have lost any huge amounts of land or anything like that. We'll see where the First Crusade happens. Knights of Calatrava, Santiago. This should actually enable our Great Holy Wars as well. Not immediately, but at some point soon, I think. We're not going to catch them in here, but we'll follow and hopefully catch them in Kunduz. And we will. It's mountains as well, but I think we're okay with 11,000 versus 7. Is this a second revolt against our satrap? It is. He has 2 different revolts. I wonder if his vassals are old Zun? No? Okay. They're all the same religion, so that's not the problem. You improved the opinion of the Grand Master of the Knights of the Sun. Right, let's follow our Buddhist uprising. And my wife is pregnant again. Oh, she's actually a genius, so that's sort of doubly weird that she gave us a strong daughter. Anyway, let's hope for a genius son this time, who would of course take over as our heir. It happened to be a strong genius, even better. So we are going to catch them in there again. Gonna have to keep following though. What this Yazidi uprising is up to. Just wandering around. Now let me check on the Umayyad's Decadence Revolt. He's still winning, but by less and less all the time, it seems. At 100% decadence as well. So we're going to keep following you to Herat. And it looks like my other vassal is losing his war pretty substantially now. Okay. Let's have all of our prisoners judged by Zun again. And disband our troops. Okay, well, maybe we should actually just kill this, since it's apparently just going to wander around in our lands forever and not actually do anything. We've also received credible reports of a recent sighting of the Great White Tiger, so we'll saddle our horse and go check that out. But it will have to wait for the next episode because we're out of time here, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.